Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have here is a 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT Z71 double cab. This black exterior paint color GM simply refers to as black. It does have smart key access for the front doors. And on the key fob, you got the buttons for lock, unlock, remote start, power tailgate release, and panic. You have storage and bottle holders on the front door panels, your power windows, locks, and mirrors. It has a jet black interior with cloth seating surfaces. It has a fully powered driver's seat with two-way power lumbar support and a fully manual front passenger seat. And now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine, and this truck has the 5.3-liter V8. This 2024 model represents the GMT T1XX generation of the Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra duo of full-size pickup trucks from GM. The T1XX generation trucks debuted for 2019 in half-ton form, with their heavy-duty counterparts arriving the next year for 2020. The new T1XX trucks were roomier, stronger, and lighter than their predecessors, while also bringing in updated tech and features. GM also introduced a couple new engines for this generation. As for big updates, 2022 saw the Silverado and Sierra 1500 get a mid-cycle refresh, which freshened up the exterior and gave the higher trim levels an entirely new interior. 2024 gave the HD trucks a similar refresh. Trim levels for the US market 2024 Silverado 1500 ranged from the base work truck all the way up to the luxurious high country and the hardcore off-road ZR2. The LT trim, as shown here, was the volume mid-range trim, providing a really good value with a good amount of tech and amenities for the price. Depending on the trim, the cab styles included regular cab, double cab as shown here, and crew cab. The LT trim was offered in both double cab and crew cab form. Again, depending on the trim, you had 4 engines to choose from, which were the 2.7-liter Turbo Max Inline 4, a 5.3-liter V8 as found in this truck, a 6.2-liter V8, and the Duramax 3-liter Turbo Diesel Inline 6. The Turbo Max Inline 4 came with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and all the other engines used a 10-speed auto. Rear-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive were the drivetrain options. This LT is also equipped with the Z71 off-road package. It does have a fully digital instrument cluster, and it can be gone through via these controls on the steering wheel. You've got the main screen right here in the center, so under info you have your digital speedometer, drive info, trip computers, timer, that kind of stuff, tire pressure monitors, driver assistance, oil life, brake pad life, etc. Info page options. Then you got your radio info, nav info, so you have a compass, phone info, and then with this, you can change the different layout, the style of the whole display. So you have classic, progressive, clean, and back to this digital one. But then on top of that, it's very customizable, so you can pick the left or the right and then bring up whatever you want displayed. Even the lower gauges, if you don't want as much info, you can just do the fuel, but then here you can get your temperature, voltage, oil pressure, that kind of stuff. Units, software info, all sorts of stuff in this display. It has a 4-spoke design, heated, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel. Now, as for controls, first on the front of the spokes, on this side you have your cruise controls, gap adjust for your pre-collision braking, and then the button to turn on or off the heated steering wheel. Then on this side you will find the aforementioned information display controls, along with your Bluetooth and voice command button. And on the back of the spokes you'll find your audio controls. The steering wheel is manual, tilt, and telescopic. You have your headlight controls right here, including your panel dimmer, cargo lamps. Your 4-wheel drive controls are right here. You have 2 high, auto, 4 high, and 4 low. You can toggle your tow haul mode, and then you have your 3 drive modes to go between, which are normal, sport, and off-road. Here's your electronically operated parking brake, climate vent for the driver, grab handle on both A-pillars, and on this side is your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stock. While on this side you will find your column-mounted gear shifter. Entering reverse reveals your wide array of exterior cameras. Your top-down view, backup camera, front view camera, trailer hitch camera, or top-down front camera, your curbside cameras. There's your actual trailer hitch view. This is more of a top-down rear. Awesome having all these cameras. So going down the center of the interior, you have some storage right here. Right here is your whole touchscreen infotainment system, which we will go over more in a bit for sure. Central climate vents, a physical volume power knob, along with your home button for the infotainment system. You can toggle your lane keep assist, parking sensors, auto start stop, lower the tailgate from here, your hazard light switch, traction control, and hill descent control. Push button ignition, you have your trailer brake controller, a USB A and C port, and you have your dual zone automatic climate controls, your temperature for either side, your auto mode, different zones sync, fan speed, etc. And you also have 3-stage heated front seats with the option to heat either just the seat back or the whole seat. You also have a climate control in the infotainment system. Now, this one is a bench seat. So you can sit 3 people in the front. You can fold the whole thing up. Storage below here. Or if the center seat's not in use, you can fold it down. You have storage, 2 cup holders. You have upper and lower glove boxes. The lower one is lockable. Vanity mirrors for both sun visors. The rear view mirror is manually dimming. And on the overhead console, you have your OnStar, passenger airbag indicator, roadside assistance, LED reading lamps, power sliding rear window, and your garage home link. Alright, and here is the awesome infotainment system in this 24 Silverado 1500 LT. Now these trucks, the half-ton ones, got a refresh for 2022 in which the LT trim level of the Silverado and up got this completely redesigned interior, awesome technology, digital gauge cluster, Google Assistant screen. But anyways, then the lower trim levels like your work trucks, they retain the old 2019 interior. I think it makes a world of difference stepping up to the LT, because this interior is just, to me, it's night and day. But anyways, this is the infotainment system. Now, Google Assistant, the subscription is not set up in this truck, but I have a video from another truck of this stuff working, so roll the tape. Just push this. Hey, I want coffee.
There's Starbucks 1.3 miles away. Want to navigate there?
But then, as you saw earlier, you have Google Maps in the system. Now, it is subscription-based, which, I mean, I guess it is what it is. You have to pay money even if you already own the truck. But nonetheless, the technology, I just love this. Alright, back to the truck in this video. So, you have your audio. You have AM, FM, Sirius XM, plus Bluetooth audio streaming, Amazon Alexa, Google News. I love having all the shortcuts right along here. Super responsive touchscreen. The home button is always right here. There's a physical home button there as well. Now here's the Google Maps. Again, this truck is not set up in here, but for phone, self-explanatory. You can bring up all those exterior cameras without going into the reverse. Google Assistant, Play Store, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Now your trailering info. Now this is cool. Lights, trailer cameras, if that's hooked up. Checklist for hooking up a trailer. Can control your climate controls from here. Many settings. Not gonna make the video too long, but going through everything. But you get the point. You got your Wi-Fi hotspot, and then on this side of the screen, you can choose what you want displayed as well. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. All 4 windows are automatic down, and the driver's one is automatic up as well. This LT is riding on 20-inch 5 split-spoke 2-tone alloy rims. This LT is equipped with the optional Ecotec 3 5.3-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, codenamed L84. It's a pushrod engine with an aluminum block and heads, 2 valves per cylinder, variable valve timing, direct injection, and dynamic fuel management. Horsepower is rated at 355 at 5,600 RPM, and torque is rated at 383 pound-feet at 4,100 RPM. This engine is paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission with a manual shifting mode, and this truck does have 4-wheel drive. Running on regular unleaded with a 24-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates for this truck are 15 mpg in the city and 19 mpg on the highway. It has an independent front suspension and a solid axle leaf spring rear setup. Stopping the truck are 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes with Duralife rotors. The truck shown here has a tow capacity of 9,300 pounds and a payload capacity of 1,648 pounds. The fuel door is on the driver's side. storage on the back door panels with bottle holders. Fold the back seats up. First up, as for backseat passenger amenities, you have mat pockets on the backs of both front seats, grab handles on the B-pillars, coat hooks, no center armrest, but you do have a household-style power outlet along with USB ports and your own climate vents. And as for space, I'm about 6'1". It's pretty tight. Footroom's okay, and headroom's actually really good, but legroom leaves a bit to be desired. That's typical of an extended cab pickup truck. Extended cabs have never been known for having spacious back seats. If you have like a family or you plan on having people riding in here a lot, I definitely recommend the crew cab just for that extra space. It's much more spacious and comfortable in the back seat. But if it's just you and your significant other, nobody else, gonna be using this truck, and you don't plan on having anyone ride in the back, then the extended cab, I think, is perfectly fine. And you have the back seats if you need them in a pinch. And I gotta say, this LT trim level, I'm really impressed with this truck overall. I mean, I think this is just such a great option if you don't have the money, or you would really rather not spend 80, 90 grand for a Denali or a high country AT4X, that kind of stuff. But you still, you're on a budget, but you want a nice truck. You want to save several grand. I think the LT is like one of the absolute best trims. I think the equivalent of this would be like an SLE or an Elevation on the GMC Sierra. But the big thing about the LT, it got the redesigned 2022 interior. This is like, I'm pretty sure, the lowest trim level to get this interior. And it still has the column shifter, the bench seat, a double cab, but it still has that new dashboard, all new, the awesome infotainment system, the fully customizable digital display. And this trim level, you really get a lot of truck. You still have heated front seats, heated steering wheel, which is great in the winter. You get a nice, very comfortable, relatively well-equipped truck, capable, and it might not break the bank as much as like a fully loaded 90 grand high country or something. Dual exhausts. As you can see, this one's got a camper shell, and this one has the multi-flex tailgate.
Double cab models come standard with the standard bed, which provides 71.7 cubic feet of space.
And this multi-flex tailgate, I was pretty surprised to find on a truck equipped like this one, so that's really cool. But anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.